What's up, family? Man, I'm blessed each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up emotionally, and it is what it is. We have to grow up. Years ago, I actually told my kids when they're a lot younger, say the drama for your mama, because your pappy ain't playing that. I'm going to say it again. I would tell my kids, man, say that drama for your mama, because your pappy ain't playing that. And I meant that, and my kids knew that I meant that. I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for the BS. You know what I mean? Give that to your mama. Give that energy to your mama, because I'm not dealing with that. And I stood on that, and I stand on that today. We have to grow up emotionally. Drama is an option. It ain't an option for me. Drama is a choice. It's a choice. It's a decision you make. I don't do drama at all. And my kids know that I don't do drama. My family knows Elijah ain't the one. You know what I mean? Elijah don't do the drama. Elijah would cut everybody off to maintain his peace. He don't do drama at all. He ain't got time for the gossip. He ain't got time for the he, she said stuff. He ain't got time for the foolishness. And it's a trip because Mary J. Blige came out with this song years ago, No More Drama. And that song became the theme of my life. No More Drama. Google it. It's YouTube. You got like almost 60 million views on that video. No more drama. We have to grow up and get to this place of, man, I ain't got time for the foolishness anymore. I ain't got time for the games. I ain't got time for the drama. Do what you want. You can't do it with me. You know what I mean? Do what you want. Act however you want to act. But you can't be like that around me. If that means that you can't be around me, then so be it. The choice is yours. But I'm standing on what I'm saying. No more drama. And I don't care who it is. It could be your auntie, your mama, your daddy, your grandpappy, your grandmammy. It could be your siblings. It could be your nappy-headed kids. No more drama. No more drama. And everybody have to know that you mean what you say when you say, I ain't got time for the games. I ain't got time for the BS. I ain't got time for the foolishness. I can't dictate how you live your life. I can't dictate how you are as a person. I'm not trying to dictate that. You have free will. You could choose to be and do whatever you want with life. But you can't be like that with me. And it is what it is. And the trip is, I had a very rough childhood, a very traumatic childhood. And I didn't understand at the time that I had options. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. What I mean by that, I had options. I didn't have to live in the drama. I didn't have to live in the chaos and the pain. The choice was always mine. But I didn't know any better. And so I thought I had to carry that crap with me. I thought that had to be my life. And then I got to this place as a single father. Man, I ain't got time for this mess no more. You know what I mean? I got my own madness. I got my own chaos I got to deal with. I ain't got time for your foolishness too. I got my own pain and suffering that I got to deal with. I got to grow through. I don't have time to deal with your unnecessary drama. And it is what it is. You can say what you want about me. You can feel any type of way you want about me. And I'm okay with that now. You know what I mean? And it took me some time to get to this place. No more drama. It is what it is. Think whatever you want about that. Feel however you want about that. But I'm not doing drama at all. And you shouldn't either. But the choice is yours. Live however you want to. But if you want to be the best version of yourself, If you want that peace that passes all understanding, if you want that true joy in life, man, you got to get to a place emotionally like, man, I ain't got time for this BS. I ain't got time for the people with their freaking drama. So many of us, we're so freaking dramatic. Just unnecessarily dramatic for no fucking reason. We like the chaos. We're addicted to the fucking drama. We're addicted to the fucking pain. We're addicted to the fucking suffering. Because that's all we know. And so many of you, you're so comfortable in that. You're so at home in the fucking drama and the bullshit. And again, it is what it motherfucking is. Live how you want to live. Do what the fuck you want to do. But as for me and my house, no more drama. As for me and my house, man, when you come visit me or you want to hang out with me, man, you got to leave that shit at your house. Leave that shit at your apartment, where the fuck you stay at. There's an unwritten rule. When you come around me, man, no more drama. I don't give a fuck what you got going on in your life. And it's a trip because I tell my coworkers this. As a law enforcement officer, man, and I'm riding around on patrol with people, man, I ain't got time. I don't want to sit there and listen to all your fucking bullshit. I don't want to listen to all the fucking hell you going through. I don't give a fuck. Why? It's a choice. You choose to live that type of fucking life. You choose to allow people around you with that fucking drama. You choose to allow people around you that don't want to fucking heal and grow the fuck up. I'm not that one. You know what I mean? I'm not that one. And I've had to cut a lot of people off. And people feel salty about that because how can you cut family off and how can you cut da-da-da and whoop-de-whoop and da-da? Man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I've raised my kids. They're grown. If my kids want to be dramatic and just fucking on that bullshit, they want to be on that fucking time, man, they're entitled to do that shit. They could do what the fuck they want to. They can't do it with me. They can't do it around me. And everybody know Dad ain't trying to hear that shit. So if you want to be this low vibrating person, walking around with all this freaking hate and bitterness and just unhealed trauma, that's your option. You can do that. But as for me and mine, man, we ain't got time for that bullshit. And I don't give a fuck who feels some way about it. You're going to get left behind. And you're going to get left behind because you choose to stay in that fucking mud. You choose to stay in that fucking swamp. I've had to fight and cry and be lonely and work my way up out the fucking mud. Out the fucking swamp. Out the fucking sewer. To get to a place of peace and joy and happiness. To get to a place of fulfillment. To get to a place of purpose. I'm not allowing anyone, my boss, anyone. I don't have time for the bullshit. I don't want to entertain the bullshit. No more drama. No more pain. You don't have to stay on that frequency. That doesn't have to be your vibration. That doesn't have to be your life. It's your life because you choose that as your life. And most of the time it's because it's all you know. You don't know what it's like to have peace. real peace. You don't know what it's like to have real joy. And so your peace, your comfortability is in the fucking drama. It's been surrounded by the chaos. That's not me at all. And so certain people don't like being around me, and I'm good with that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And it's not that I think I'm better than anybody. I don't think I'm better than anybody. But as somebody that's had to heal and grow through their pain and the fucking drama, I'm no longer at a place to want to entertain drama. Life happens, shit happens, I get that. But I understand now that I have a fucking choice in how I view whatever the fuck it is that I gotta go through. Things don't always go the way I want it to, but things always work out for my good. You gotta catch that. Things don't always happen the way I want them to. But things are always happening for my betterment. You got to understand that. What is it I'm supposed to learn from this? What is it I'm supposed to get from this? What is it I'm supposed to see in this situation? But I'm not going to allow myself to spiral out of control in this victim mentality, in this lack frequency, in fear and worry and doubt. Because that's low vibrating bullshit. That's drama. I don't care who has what. My life is not a fucking competition. I am not in competition with anybody. Anybody. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck what your woman look like. I don't give a fuck what you driving. I don't give a fuck where you live. I don't give a fuck about the material shit you gathered or you gained. That shit don't impress me. That shit don't move me. No more drama. No more drama. Why are you so addicted to the fucking chaos? Why are you so addicted to the fucking drama? Why are you so addicted to these toxic ass reality shows that's always filled with fucking drama and bullshit? You're addicted to that. You're attracted to that because that's who you are. You can sit here and say you're not a dramatic person, you're not into drama, blah, blah, blah. But if you're watching all these toxic ass reality shows that's filled with fucking drama, you're fucking dramatic. You're a fucking drama queen. You're a fucking drama king. You are what you eat. You are what you eat, what you consume. And you're consuming all that negative, toxic shit. You want to know the business. You want to know the tea. You want to know what's going on in everybody else's fucking life. You got to have the fucking scoop. Again, it is what it is. That's a choice you're making. And so you shouldn't be surprised when drama is chasing you down. You shouldn't be surprised when drama knocks at your motherfucking door. You shouldn't be surprised when drama calls you on the fucking phone. You shouldn't be surprised when drama is all throughout your fucking relationships. Because you're drama. You're walking drama. You're walking pain and suffering. And it is what it is. I've been a single father for 9 years, raising 2. I've been homeless a couple of times. I've been abandoned and rejected and thrown away from my relationships. I've had my heart broken, crushed. I know what it's like to suffer. I know what it's like to go through pain. But I don't have to stay there. I've never taken up residence as an adult, knowingly, in drama. Because I had my own drama that I was carrying. And once I realized that I was willingly carrying all that bullshit from my childhood, once I realized that, man, a lot of my family is full of fucking drama and bullshit. And again, I'm not trying to change anybody. Do what the fuck you want. That's just not a lifestyle that I choose to live. That's just not shit I choose to entertain. No more drama. No more drama. No more pain. I don't care what you've gone through. I don't care what you're going through. You've got to grow the fuck up emotionally and get to this place. Man, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. I'm sick and tired of the fucking drama. I'm sick and tired every time this motherfucker call me, this motherfucker text me, they with that fucking bullshit. Every time this motherfucker come around, they got some fucking scoop. Every time they come around, they want to tell me about so-and-so and whoop-doop and who's sleeping with who and da-da-da. Man, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Because my peace, my joy, is the most important thing to me. So I could walk around, I could wake up, I could go to bed in peace. I live my life in peace. In peace. Because I've done the fucking emotional work. I've done the shadow work, to deal with the pain and the drama that I was carrying. The question is, have you really done the work? I know that's, everybody talks about shadow work and everybody talks about healing, but the real question is, have you really fucking healed? Have you really put in the motherfucking work to release that fucking pain and drama? We gotta grow the fuck up. We gotta grow the fuck up. And it don't matter how much education you have. It don't matter how much money you have. You could have all the money in the world and still be addicted to the fucking drama. You can have all the fucking degrees you want and still wrapped up, tied up, bottled up in the fucking drama and bullshit. Because you haven't done the emotional work of growing the fuck up. It is what it is. No more drama. No more pain. That's not an option for me. It shouldn't be an option for you either. Man, I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. We got to grow the fuck up, family. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing. I love you. Peace.